Hello and welcome to the InkSoft pricing guide. This guide is going to show you mostly how to price your products for the designer and for use in proposals so that your pricing kicks in the way that you want. You get your markups set up, your print pricing kicks in, etc. So we'll start with a blank product. We're going to go to manage products and we're going to search the 5000. Let's click the SKU to open it up. And we're going to scroll down to the printing capabilities section. So InkSoft needs to know, how do you intend to decorate this product? And just so you know, turning on this embroidery option just gives you, the admin, the ability to decorate with the DST file. That's all that this does. It doesn't actually let the customer decorate with DST. They can't do that. So digital print, you have different options here, and these are different pricing grids, which I'll show you in just a sec. Same thing with screen print. So to access those, that's going to be pricing, print pricing. We've got digital and screen print here. We'll go over both of these right now. So digital print pricing, very simple. You just enter a quantity range. So this is quantity of shirts ordered, and then a print charge per side. So if I order one shirt, it's $20 additional print charge per shirt. Between 2 and 3 is 19, and so on and so forth. You want to make sure on the very last line here on the max column to just kind of swing to the moon. If your maximum is exceeded, so if I had like 50 here, if the customer ordered more than 50 shirts, it wouldn't work. So just cover all your bases and enter, a gigantic number here just to make sure if someone is going to enter a gigantic order with you that it works. It's seamless for them. And then you can create your own pricing grids here. Just hit the plus sign, give it a name, add pricing, and just hit the plus sign here. Into your quantities, your print charge per side, setup fee if you have one, and you can keep going down. I see it's pretty common for me to see something like this in the override price section. So, $20 for the front, $10 for the back. But what this actually does is this gives the customer the ability to just decorate the back for $10, which is probably not what you want. So what I would recommend instead here is to use our multiple side discounts. So I'll open this here in a new tab. And these are set at the store level. So if I set up a multiple side discount, let's say it's 50%, the most expensive side will be full price. So in this case, that's usually the front. And then the discount that you type in here, this 50%, will be applied to the additional sides. So what that would do is, if it's one shirt, $20 per side, the front would be $20 for the print charge. And then if they did a back and 2 sleeves, all 3 of those would be discounted by 50%. So it'd be $10 per additional side that they decorate per shirt. Screen print pricing, shorten this. You can adjust your break count right here and just hit this little blue swirly. Makes it easier to read. So these quantity breaks up here are quantity of shirt. So if I ordered 50 shirts, we'd be in break 4. And then you just follow down this column vertically all the way down. So this first section here is for your setup fee. And InkSoft knows what to do. If it's a 2-color front and a 4-color back, we're looking at $30 setup for the front, 2 colors, 4-color back, $60 setup for the back, just one time. So $90 total setup fee. Your customers won't ever see a setup fee or a print price. All that they'll see is average cost per garment. So it's going to divide up the setup fee evenly amongst all the products and include that into the average cost per garment metric. Down here, print price per item per side. That's what this section controls. So 2-color front, we're looking at $169 per shirt for the front. 4-color back, $250 per shirt for the back. Same thing here, just hit the plus sign and you can add in different screen print pricing grids. So back on the product here, you can only assign one grid here. So if you needed to offer, say, DTG and sublimation, what you can do is make a copy of this product, SKU, 5000, just copy that, go to products, add new product, copy from existing SKU, just paste that SKU in here, hit copy SKU, Scroll down. I would probably turn screen print off and just designate this for, you know, sublimation or whatever else, whatever other digital prints that you're going to offer on this particular SKU. And then I would also make it really clear, just designate it in the name. You can also change out the SKU here, just for clarity on your end. Save it. Go back to this product, go to the pricing tab, and we have a fixed price entered. Probably not ideal to do this because you can see in real time your supplier costs here. These are updated once per day for by the supplier, so they should be pretty accurate. We're paying more for this size, so Ash 3X. We're paying more for this than we're actually charging, so instead of just going down and overriding the price here one by one, which would take forever, I would recommend you set up a pricing rule. So pricing, product pricing, pricing rules. These tabs here. Percentage markup on cost. This is the most commonly used one, but you can do a percentage markup on quantity or just a flat dollar amount markup on quantity or cost here. So, but this one is percentage markup on cost. So you just set a range here. So if this, what this is saying is if this item costs me between $0 and $2.50, I'm going to apply 125% markup. $2.51 to $5 is 100% markup. And you can see here, it gives you a little example just to let you know what your markup is going to actually do. So this is saying if an item costs you $1, a 125% markup would mark that up to $2.25. So just showing you how the percentage is actually going to kick in. You can add as many lines to this as you want. You can also create your own pricing rules as well. You can do as many of these as you need. So we're going to assign our pricing rule here in this little drop down, and now you can see we're profitable all the way down. It's applying the markups the way we want, or the way that I specified. So from start to finish, if it's going to be in the designer on the storefront, or if it's in a proposal, InkSoft is going to start with supplier cost. It checks for a pricing rule and applies that markup if there is one, and then you get your blank product cost. So this is, I like to think of this as pre-print charge. So if I go back to the digital print pricing grid, for example, just to show you, if I order one and I just decorate the front, we're looking at $20 print charge, and say I order a large, it'd be $527 plus $20, so $572, excuse me, $25.72 would be the price. And now if you go to colors and images, you do have your screen print light grid. So if you need to, you can assign a specific pricing grid to a specific color of this SKU. So what I would do is probably do the white, usually at the bottom. Go, screen print grid, light, and then you can go back to the screen print pricing grid, choose the light one, and then enter your light pricing grid. Next up, we've got quantity discounts. These can be applied to both blank products and decorated products. So you can apply these to any product. Want to be careful when you're doing it with blank products, especially if you're doing stuff with quantity and your pricing grids. Typically that's enough, but you know, it will allow you to double dip these discounts with your pricing grids. So just keep that in mind. Let's add a new discount. Just got to give it a name. Assign it to the stores you want the discount to be available in. And then you just choose the products here that you want to qualify for the discount. So if I just go in and check all, we'll just do that. And every product in these two stores is going to be available for this quantity discount that I set up now. So we'll say we'll start discounting once you buy 12 or more products. So we'll say 12 to 24 products will save you 5%. Hit the plus sign. 25 to 48 saves you 10%, and so on and so forth. 15%. You can also enter, instead of a percentage discount, you can enter a fixed dollar amount if you want to. Just check this option. Now we're doing probably way too much here, but We'll stick with the percentage. And then each item at its own quantity means every individual product in the cart will be, it'll look at each quantity of each individual item in the cart and apply the discount based on that. Or if you want to, you can, pool all the items together in the cart. Say there's 25 Gildan 5000s, 25 Gildan 8000s, and then, you'd have 50 total. You'd be in this break here, 15% savings. So different options here. Want to make sure your status is set to active, which turns on the discount, and just save. Thanks. I have the discount applied to multiple products. Let me just clean this up. There we go. Okay, and let's test that out on the storefront. Let's go to quality clothing. That one. Let's go to create. I think it's in the other one. Let's go to my other store. In-store. I got 2 of them. Yikes. Let's see. We'll test it out. And actually, this is a good place to explain this. So if I upload an image, if I upload a vector file, it will default to the screen print pricing grid. Typically, if someone's going to submit a vector file to you, or if you're using a vector file, it's for screen printing. And if I enter a raster file, it actually gives me a choice between the two. So when you upload a raster file, you can keep the original, remove a white background, or remove all white if you want to. So we'll just keep this original because it doesn't have a background. Continue. And here's where you choose. So if I choose full color or black and white, it's going to set the digital print pricing grid that this SKU is assigned to in the cart. And if I choose a color count, it's going to do the screen print pricing grid. So let's do digital here. Finish. Place my artwork. Next. Enter my quantity. Get price. So you can see here, quantity discount is applied here. And we're looking at $18.92 per shirt instead of, actually this might be the wrong SKU. Let's check the other one. Try this one. Price. Let's see what's going on. So pricing, we've got one of each size here. Actually, small and medium are out of order, so let's fix that. Just drag this right here with these dots. Save. Now that should be fixed on the storefront. So we'll go back to pricing now. And so $5.72 per shirt. Actually, no, that's probably correct. Let's go to digital print pricing. My quantity was 35. So we're in this price break here. 14 plus 572, 1972, and then the quantity discount. Yes, it's working correctly. My mistake. And this will also work in your proposals now too. So I'll just give you an example real quick. Create a proposal. Oops. Ink taco. Okay. Add product. This one. Grab some colors. Upload art. Do that same file. Decorate it. Create mockup. Enter the quantities for each size for each color. So we got 90 total quantity now. Let's do screen print. And color count here is going to be 6 colors. And we're only decorating the front, so that's the only side I need to assign decoration to. If I was doing the back, I would choose how we're going to decorate that here too, and the sleeves. Add to proposal. 10% quantity discount kicked in. And then our screen print pricing is much more economical. You can see here the average cost per garment is lower because the screen print, once you get up to a certain quantity, is cheaper. So why don't we check the grid though, make sure that's right. So 90 quantity puts us in break 5, and it's a 6 color setup, so $90 setup fee. Is that right? Yes. And 6 colors, $291 additional per shirt. So this looks about right. Up from the 575, was it? On the actual product, 572. Yes, this looks about right. And then last thing for this video, pricing, coupons, and discounts. Once you get here, just create new. Got to give it a name. The description here is internal, so you can put whatever you want. And then if you don't require a coupon, it'll just kick in automatically once you assign it to your store. But if you do require a coupon, they'll have to type in the coupon code in order for the discount to kick in. So let's say discount 20. You can either enter a fixed dollar amount discount, which will just kick in one time in the cart, so it doesn't matter how many they order, it's just going to take off $5 from the order total. Or a percentage discount, which gets applied to each item. I'm sorry, this fixed discount gets applied to each item as well. So $5 per item would be saved. Percentage discount, let's say it's 20% because it's discount 20. It's uncapitalized that I. Apply discount to products and shipping. Let's just do it to products, or you can add a coupon for free shipping if you want to, and not discount any products. You got that flexibility, so we'll just do products. Choose your date range here. So let's say this is going to be effective from today's date, or April 12th to the end of April. Go down to minimum and maximum. You want to be really careful here with these two. We'll get to these in a sec. So minimum item count, let's say, if in order for you to qualify for the discount, we want to have at least 50 items in the cart. Or you can set a minimum item dollar amount. You can say, we have to have at least $150 in the cart worth of items in order for the discount to be qualified, in order for the discount to work. And now these two, you want to be really careful with these. Maximum usage count and maximum usage per customer. Both of these require that the customers have user accounts. So if they're not signed into a user account, let's say they're checking out as a guest, they won't be able to use this discount. So they have to be signed in as a user account. It's pretty hard to get people to, to require people to create a user account. So just keep that in mind with these two. But maximum usage count, if you know ahead of time, you've got 100 people doing shopping on the storefront and you don't want the coupon or the discount to be used more than 100 times total, you can specify that here, but just keep in mind, they have to have a user account. And then maximum usage per customer, we only want each customer to use the coupon or discount one time. Then you apply it to the stores here. Quality clothing. Choose the products that qualify. Let's choose all. And then if you need to, you can select certain design categories of artwork that you want to qualify for the discount. And then once you choose the categories, you can get even more specific and say these specific designs only qualify for the discount. And we're not discounting shipping, so let's just go ahead and unselect all the shipping. Save it. And then automatically apply discount. Only use this if the discount does not require a coupon code. So, you would have to turn it on here. Now this, if I didn't require a coupon code, would kick in automatically in this store. So let's test it out. I'm gonna go to quality clothing again. Products, decorated stuff in here. Go to the other one, actually. this in both stores, right? Yeah. So we'll grab this shirt. To cart. Let's do a couple more than that. Cool little feature. Once you're in the cart, if you have multiple sizes, those will be listed here, and you can just go down the list, kind of like I did in the proposal, and then enter your quantity for each size. So I'm already saving money with a VIP discount, so let's ignore that. That's assigned to my user account. Now I'm in the cart. Let's proceed to checkout. Apply gift card or discount code. Discount 20. Apply. There we go. So I am foregoing my 50% discount, VIP discount, in order to save 20% here.